directionally challenged hiker here this second day of April 2025. And my friend and I are headed down the Grandview this morning. There was a dusting of snow last night that wasn't here when we stopped by to check out the trail yesterday, but it is looking pretty good. A little cold, but the sun seems to be shining at this point as we begin our 7-day, 6-night adventure. But yeah, we'll be staying at Cottonwood Creek Camp tonight, below Horseshoe Mesa. So I guess I will see you along the trail. All right, maybe a third of a mile down the Grandview, and this is our second downed tree, kind of, creating an obstacle along the trail. Looks like the Grandview's taken a hit since I've last done it. But anyway, stunning views. We've seen some snow flurries, and yeah, we're wanting that sunshine, but I don't know that it's gonna happen today. All right, just some cool rock formations along the Grandview. I turn around, but it's kind of slanted here. We're working our way onto some of that cobble. Actually, let me take a few steps and I'll show you some of that cobble trail. The Hermit has it. Actually, I'm going to stand on this rock here and do a full turn. And we just came down from up there. And then when I get a little lower, I will show you how they built that out. But turning again, trying not to spin ya. No, you're fine. But we got some cobble coming up here. Just amazing the work that was put into some of these trails in the Grand Canyon. I definitely do not have the skills to do that, but it does help with the erosion and a little bit of the view. But I guess we need to press on later. All right, how they built out the trail, where the cool rock formations were. Yeah. And then a nice look at that stretch of cobble. Cool, huh? All right, we have just come down from up there. We have made the saddle approximately a mile into our 4.5-mile day. Taking a quick break here. Nice view of Horseshoe Mesa. And yeah, guess you can meander up there a short ways. I've never actually done it. And as I finish my turn, yeah, another part of the view here. So I'm gonna put this away and chill out for a minute. All right, still on the Grandview Trail, headed that direction and then meandering around. And if you haven't noticed, it is snowing. Yes, last Monday and Tuesday they were in the high 90s, and today it is snowing on us. So, yeah, see you along the trail. Oh my gosh. Slideshow time, because after that footage with the snow, the GoPro did not make another appearance until the next morning. I did take some pictures, maybe not as many as normal, as the weather was being kind of crazy and we were trying to move. We wanted to get on to Cottonwood Camp before anything super crazy happened. But yeah, the Grandview is a pretty awesome trail. I mean, we're seeing the cobble again, the slanty trail, and you will see quite a bit of cobble on the way down. In fact, at one time, the Grandview was a happening place. There was a hotel on the rim. I have heard that you can probably still see like the remains of the foundation or something like that if you know where to look. I have not looked, but yeah, after the Last Chance mine kind of fizzled out, I guess it became a pretty awesome tourist spot. I don't know, pretty cool. It was my first hike in the Grand Canyon back in 2013. I hiked down to Horseshoe Mesa and back one August afternoon. Yeah, but you can haul into Cottonwood Camp in about 2 miles Along the Tonto heading to Grapevine, there is an old kind of like trail route that will take you down to the Colorado River. I have only done it once and said I would never do it again. Yet our intention on this trip was to be doing it tomorrow, but the weather was not cooperating. It was not something I really wanted to do in the rain. Yes, the rain, the snow, the wind. This was day one, and we were to have 2 more days of fairly crazy weather, and then it was going to be beautiful. Not that it's not beautiful when there's crazy weather. It just, I don't know. I'm a baby. I don't like to be cold. I don't like to be wet. But anyway, yeah, day one of our crazy adventure.